The European maritime sector is now navigating one of the biggest regulatory shifts in decades. And with the introduction of FuelEU Maritime, uncertainty around compliance costs has ridden the markets across 2025. Shipowners, charterers, fuel suppliers, and traders have all asked the same question. What does compliance actually cost? And how do we value it? That's exactly where the Platts FuelEU Maritime CO2 abatement methodology comes in. Our goal is to bring transparency, consistency, and confidence to a regulatory landscape that, until now, has lacked a clear and trusted benchmark. FuelEU Maritime has triggered a new era of bunkering complexity. Biofuel premiums remain volatile, supply varies by port, and well-to-wake emissions factors can differ significantly from tank-to-wake only calculations used in other frameworks. Meanwhile, the market still lacks uniformity around how to price surplus compliance, making it harder for owners to monetize early action and for charterers to value compliant tonnage. Add to that the fuel maturation of the EU ETS at the start of 2026, covering CO2, methane and nitrous oxide, and it becomes clear why robust benchmarks are urgently needed. So what does the Platts CO2 abatement assessment deliver? The Platts assessments address these challenges by quantifying the cost of switching fuels on an energy equivalent basis, translating that cost into dollars per metric ton avoided, offering versions with and without EU ETS components to support differing contracting structures, and providing daily and monthly values across multiple biofuel pathways. This visibility helps the market understand whether it is more cost-effective to switch fuels, bank compliance, pool across fleets, buy compliance, or pay the penalty, a calculation now essential to commercial planning. So how do we present this to the markets? 1. We have a transparent benchmark for the cost of compliance. This enables ship owners, operators, and charterers to anchor negotiations and evaluate charter party exposure with a clear, independent price reference. 2. A pricing foundation for compliance surpluses and deficits. FuelEU introduces a mechanism for banking, pooling, and ultimately trading compliance balances. Our assessment supports brokers and traders who need a credible, market-reflective reference to value those balances, helping unlock liquidity in this emerging market. And 3, it's a tool to inform bunkering and compliance strategies. Whether considering biofuel blends, operational efficiency technologies, or cross-fleet pooling strategies, users can evaluate the relative economics of each compliance pathway, objectively and consistently. In short, the assessment isn't just a number. It's a decision-making instrument for multiple segments of the value chain. If you want to understand how these benchmarks are built, why they matter, and how to use them to support your commercial, operational, and compliance decisions, join us for our upcoming Platts Benchmark Explained virtual session, FuelEU Maritime CO2 Abatement Methodology. We'll walk through the FuelEU Maritime regulation and its well-to-wake logic, how compliance balance, banking, and pooling mechanisms work, how the Platts abatement formula is calculated step by step, when and why to use ETS-inclusive or ETS-exclusive values, and practical use cases for owners, operators, traders, biofuel suppliers, and financial stakeholders. You'll also have the opportunity to ask questions directly to our methodology specialists and share feedback that shapes future enhancements.